Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Arrowhead. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
10 yards on
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Minshew. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, Minshew. Out to his right. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
No 2 NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Set, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Set.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll field this at the 5. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Swift going to try up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw, Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. To the air, Williams. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Let's go. Set,
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Blue striker. Ready.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Black Ultra. Red 38. Ready.
Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
On the ready? Hey, go Fury.
First down. First and 10 at the
Here we go.
26-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ready, set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Got it? Hey, go steal. Set. Blue, ready.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Moore on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Let's go now. Cut.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Here we go. Set.
Play action this time with Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Jacobs. And a second effort gets it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Love now. A poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal, Chicago.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing is Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, Jacobs once more. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down. 10, trouble, 38. Mike, White. Steal, black. Set, go.
Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready, ready.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, go steal. Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set, hut.
On 3rd down, Lloyd. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Set, ready. 40, set.
They go with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. And it's caught. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw again. He's got this complete to Burden. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears
to the air once more. Williams. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd and 10. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Williams looking to do it himself. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, 32 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. To the left side is the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Chop, 17. Ultra. Set, hut.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Love looking to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Packers 31, Bears 15. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Williams loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big first.
Going play action here. Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Cut out left. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
On 2.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 14.
Right, 80.
And the Bengal first down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Chase coming in motion right. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down.
Gun, gun.
A gain of
Dot.
7.
Dot.
First down.
11 MT,
Bengals.
11 MT. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down behind
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow out of the shotgun.
at the Packers' 23-yard
Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Bengals first down.
11 MT, Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Now Love on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Down. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, 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 ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Got it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
Love now off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
This is Jacobs running left. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. It was the all-pro who hauled him down, Trey Hendrickson.
It's a gain of
As an
4.
offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
10, 6.
Turning to Jacobs on third. He gets him the first inside the 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
On
Bay.
now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Caught, nice gain left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Down. Cut.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Ready.
Love now to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready. Set.
Thrown on first down. Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play fake, it's Love. Throws caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's get set.
Burrow back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Brought down by Quay Walker. Looking to throw, Burrow. And this one is launched downfield. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Packers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got this at the 27. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. He's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the fourth. T. Higgins, the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Evan McPherson.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Put.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down.
Madden.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
10 cycles. Set, ready. 30, hut.
Jacobs running behind center. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Yellow. Here we go, set. Yellow, 20, ready.
Love. He's got it near the 8. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Ready. Start.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals losing by 7.
On 2, ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready. Right up. Start.
He'll look to throw it. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game.
The
Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
No gain on the play.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 52.
Go and run again with Jacobs. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ultra. Cut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. 50, Green. Ready?
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Handoff running left, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.